All right, good morning. Good morning. It is Monday morning, August 13th. I just finished my morning walk. I need to start in a habit of doing morning walks. Right now, just warming up a little bit so we can get going with the push day. All right, so I went out for a walk this morning, completely fasted. I did not drink any water, did not take any of my vitamins. I didn't even take my blood pressure pill. I'll take that after I work out. I didn't take anything. I went out and I did my half-hour interval walking. 3 minutes of just a nice, steady walk, and then 3 minutes of a faster pace, not too fast, just fast enough to where your arms are swinging a little bit more and you're getting, the heart rate up a little bit. And then back to 3 minutes of just a casual walk. Now, I could go out there and I could do a 30 minutes of just a casual walk, which, is cardio, and walking is losing weight. But I always find that completely boring, and my brain just goes dead. But if I have a timer set up, on my phone, where I'm doing 3 minutes of just nice, steady walking, and then 3 minutes of kind of a little bit more, and 3 minutes of walking, gives me kind of a goal, something to keep my mind at, okay, now we got like 4 sets left, and we got 3 sets left. But it just gives me kind of a little goalish thing. I'm gonna add with that workout, with that walking, I wanna start adding some of the heavy hands, maybe a weight vest, something, but just never do the same thing twice. Don't want my body to get adapted to that. I want to change it up. A heavy hands, a light hands, carrying a weight, maybe, who knows, maybe even carrying something, I don't know. But I need to start steadily doing walking in the morning. Just a black coffee, that's all we got right now. So I need to start walking in the morning. I think either if I walk before or after my workout, that's what I need to do, one or the other. And then if I can get a half-hour walk in with the interval walking in the evening between 9 and 10, and then go to bed, I can start burning some of this away. So that's the goal. Since I'm not improving my diet. There's no way I can improve my diet with taking care of my wife and trying to give her the best life that she can have. So I try and stay within a parameter of eating, but there's no way that I can just be regimented and lay a bunch of meal plans out and do that, because she throws a wrench into everything every day. So whatever I have planned goes out the window when she gets up and she gets rolling for the day. So I'm just trying to keep within a certain parameter, not eating excess fat. Stop the fat, stop eating fat, stop eating junk food, start eating more clean vegetables, more vegetables, and clean, lean meat. That's what I'm trying to do, along with upping my perfect aminos. And then I think next month I'll probably order some of the foraging again and start going back to a scoop of foraging before I go to bed. All right, today is push day. Last time I did push day, I did it all in one complete set. I was thinking of doing that again here. We will see. Get some chalk on my hands. Of course, the important one is always the first set. That's the one I want to go to total fatigue, and I want to try and get better numbers than last time. But then if I do a burnout set afterwards, that's just bonus. Bonus for volume, bonus for a little extra burn. little more volume. I think with the shoulders today, I'm gonna go with the Y bar. On the burnout, I wanna go up and over, get some movement through my shoulders, through my shoulder girdle. So that's what I'll probably do on the burnout for the shoulders today. Like always, I like my mouthpiece. I tend to grit my teeth. Yellow Sherry steel band, short bar, first set. Oh, 20. Whew. 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 White bar. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was a good burn. Whew. Whew. 20 with that yellow band. That yellow band felt fantastic. Went a little bit faster on the rep pace on the first 10. Wanted to get them just a nice, good groove going. And then the next 10 slowed down a little bit. Could real feel that tension as I was bringing the band back, especially when I was doing this. Once I hit that burn state, then it was just trying to use that chest to push the bar. Whew. Trying to clean everything up and catch my breath for a minute. Then I'm going to do a set of crossovers before we get ready to do the overheads. All right, let's get these crossovers. Ooh. 13, and I was gripping hard on that. Whew. Just taking a little break, collecting myself before I get to the shoulders. All right, just trying to rest up a few more seconds here before we do the overhead. I've been thinking about changing the X3 routine and seeing how it goes with doing a push-pull type workout. Deadlift, chest press, bent row, crossover, bent row again with overheads, and that's it. And then the next day would be split squats, front squats, and then biceps and triceps and calves. I always put calves at the end, but calves aren't my main goal, although I am focusing more on them. I'm not going for a bodybuilding show top body. I just want to be in good shape and be strong. My calves are strong enough at this point. But I'm thinking about doing that push-pull. One day would be all a push-pull. Like I said, I used to do those in the gym back when I was a lot younger and had partners, and we would do a push-pull workout. We would do, bench press, then we go do deadlifts. Then we do, flies and go and do rows. So it was a push-pull mentality. A lot of times when I'm doing the chest press, I can feel the lats really as I'm engaging, bringing that band back in, the lats are really engaged, because your lats pull your elbow back behind your body. So as your elbow is coming back, your lats are engaged. The chest is engaged, but the lats are also engaged. So I think I'm probably going to finish out this 3-day program that I'm doing with this. Like I said, it's a kind of a 3 days. It's a 1, 2, 3, and then I take a day and taking a day off. So I think after I take the day off, I might come back with the push-pull and the legs, arms routine and see how that goes. Still going to continue with my walking. Whew. 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 24 total with that. Up and over. Up and over. Whew. 24 on the first one. I know that's a way lot better than last time I did it. Head up and over. That felt good. Get some movement in the shoulders. You're going up and over. So you're just not staying in one plane. Whew. All right, let's mark that down. Yeah, I knew that was a lot better last time I did it, when I did the all-in-one set without breaking, trying to get it done in 15 minutes. I only got, I think, 14 overhead. I was really exhausted from the chest press. This time I've taken a little bit of a break in between. Okay, so Whew. Forgot what I was doing there for a second. I want to do tricep presses and then finish off with tricep behind the head with the red band. Oh, 20. Oh. Oh. 20 on the black band, 12 on those. With the burnouts, I'm trying to just keep it in that stretch position as long as I can. Come down, feel the band pulling, and then coming up, getting that triceps in the stretched position. Whew. All right, we got one left. Calves, standing, hold on to the bar, doing the ballerina toe, trying to get up onto my toes as high as I can like a ballerina. So I can see my rep as I look back on last time I did the push routine, when I did it all in less than 15 minutes, one after another. I could see my ranges, my reps diminishing as I went down each one and got more tired. This time I'm taking a little bit of break in between that I usually do when I cut the when I cut the film, when I cut recording, and just sit down and just veg out. Whew. What's going on? the leaves are blowing down the street and the cats are chasing them. And little Shiki, the all black one, she loves to chase stuff in the morning. If she's not chasing the leaves, she's chasing her sister. And there she goes again. Not out in the street, you dummy. Yeah, so I'm trying to take, if I'm measuring myself for reality, for real improvement, I'm going to take a minute and a half in between each set to see what my numbers are. When I did the set the other day, all in one, I just wanted to try and burn everything out, which that was fantastic. I need to do that more often. Whew, okay, last one. Calves. Like I said the other day when I showed you the video, if you watched it, of the ballerina girl doing her calves, and the way that she was just going way up on her toes, the way she was stretching them, and she had that little ball on the back of her calf, so strong. And if you want to know how to do calves, study ballerinas, because they are phenomenally strong, flexible, everything. So you can learn a lot by, instead of just doing weights, just doing body weight like she was doing. But since we have the bands, we're gonna do the bands. $30. Ooh, that was 50. Ooh. Oh, oh. Oh. Now I definitely need to do some stretching. Ooh. Ooh. On those last 10, going slow, coming up on my toes, and then really coming up on the toes and trying to push that plate away from me with my toes, really digging my toes into that plate, pushing against that plate as hard as I can, as I'm trying to get as high as I could onto my calves, and holding on to that pole or balance was great. And then even actually being able to help out just a little bit, just kind of push it into the pole to help me get farther up my toes. I can feel my calves since I've started doing this for the past, 3 workouts. I can feel deeper in the calves the next day as I'm walking around. Like, oh yeah, I did something yesterday. So that was it. That was fantastic. All right. we're done. We're done for the day. We got 30-minute walk-in, interval walking, 3 minutes of just a nice casual pace, and then 3 minutes of a faster pace, kind of swinging the arms, moving the shoulders, kind of getting the core engaged as I'm walking a bit faster, and then bring it back down to 3 minutes of just a casual walk. Did that for 6 rounds. I think it was 33 minutes. So I want to start doing that either before or after my workout, and then I want to try and get one in at the end of the night instead of sitting on my butt eating sunflower seeds like I've been doing lately. I love eating sunflower seeds at night while I'm watching TV. I need to get out here. I need to do a half-hour walk between 9 and 10 and get that walk done. If I can get 2 walk dones in a day, hopefully we can burn this off and we can get rid of the old man getting. I can see some of this muscle that I know is under here because I can freaking feel it. I can feel that. So I know it's there. I just need to get that off. That's it for today. We're done. That's long enough. Watching the cats out there chasing each other. Get it done. Go live your life, and I'll see you tomorrow.